Welcome to Dinner with Scott. This is a new series where we're going to show you how to prepare a 9-course dinner party menu where you can then slot in the individual recipes to your own favourites, or you can actually use my whole 9-course dinner party menu. So in this first series we're going to look at 3 recipes. We're going to start off with a mock cocktail and a amuse-bouche using local salmon, and we're going to finish with a chilled soup. So we'll get straight into it, and we're going to look at our mock cocktail, which is named after our Ranfurly Shield team, the Stags. So what we've got to start with is our ingredients. We're using cranberry juice, we're using Charlie's, either their blackcurrant or their raspberry lemonade, Schweppes ginger beer, and then in the cocktail ingredients we're actually using a sugar syrup, basically made with 1 cup of sugar and 1 cup of water and boiled, and then we end up with a nice sugary syrup that we actually use in the recipe. So we're going to start off with our what's known as our muddling glass. This is the glass that you use when you're making cocktails, and what we want to do is we want some lime, and we're just going to cut that down into some rough pieces, and we're going to throw that into our glass. We need with that as well a wee bit of root ginger. Leave the skin on as well because the skin's got some flavour there also, and just chop that down a wee bit as well, and that goes into the glass as well. Then we need our muddling stick. So this is what a muddling stick is. If you haven't seen one of those before, it's got little rough bits on the side, and what we're going to do is get that in there and actually crush down that lime, skin and all, and that ginger, and start getting the flavours out of that. What we add to that now is a wee bit of the sugar syrup. We've got about 30 mils. So if you have one of the little jiggers to measure, then you can use that. If not, just use a measuring spoon. So you want to muddle those ingredients together to get all that flavour out of it. So we came up with this cocktail when we were doing a competition last year with the boys, and we had to invent one. So of course we went with the Stag, and it ends up looking a wee bit like the colour of their jersey. So once we've got that muddled together, we're going to add some of our other ingredients. So our cranberry juice, we want 45 mils. So in that goes some of the Charlie's, as I said, the blackcurrant lemonade, or if you can't get the blackcurrant, you can use the raspberry. 30 mils of that. So as you can see, we're getting that colour now of the Stag's jersey. We want to give that a good, just an initial stir. Then we're going to pour it into our shaker. And we want to give that a really good shake together. Get all those flavours happening. Then it's a matter of bringing over the glass you're going to serve it in, and we start pouring in. We go about halfway, and then we finish it off with some ginger beer. So as I said, it's a mock cocktail, so it's non-alcoholic, great for the kids. So as you can see, that wonderful colour emulates our Stag's jersey. That's why we called it the Stag. You could put some little bits of berry if you want on a little skewer to stick it in there to actually make it a bit more fancy. I don't think it needs that because the flavour's there with the ginger coming through, the complement of the ginger beer, and the wonderful fruit flavours coming through. So that's our wonderful mock cocktail to start off your dinner party. Join me next time when I'll actually make the next course, which will be our amuse-bouche.